channel. Today's video is going to be a DIY, and I'm going to be doing this little cane, and this little cane is for a costume for Bo Peep. Hello there, Bo Peep. Hello, Mama. We're going to be making a Bo Peep's cane because guess what? Luna is going to be Bo Peep for Halloween, and she needs one of these things. Now you can see the proportions of Bo Peep's cane. It's like a bit higher than her total height, so that's what we're going to be doing for today's video. We're going to be using in a minute. I got it at Costco. I don't know if they still would have it, but that's where you could find it, or that's where I bought it. This is to like tell your sheep, hey sheep, come back home. I cannot. Cane. You're going to be needing noodles, TB, pool noodles. Look at these. These are a water toy. I bought these at the 99-cent store a while ago, but I'm pretty sure you can find it somewhere else or even online. Just $1. You need noodles. You will need metal hangers. These ones I have it because my husband's from work, he gets his uniforms already washed and dry, and we get them on this. You will also need some duct tape, and this duct tape I got it from Michael's duct tape, and I got him on this little light blue because that's the color of the cane from Bo Peep. That's all that you need. You will need scissors because we're going to end up cutting the noodle. You'll need some type of these pliers to help you bend the metal wire. This really depends on the height of whoever's going to be using the cane, because if somebody is going to be tall, then you don't need to cut it. And if somebody's going to be a little bit smaller, like Luna is, I'm going to be needing to cut it. If you can see, Luna, I cut about 5 inches of this noodle. I'm not sure how tall this is, but I cut 5 inches of the noodle, so that really depends on the size of whoever's going to use it. Part, I want it to be a little bit shorter because I want to have a little bit more of a extension here, so when I put this one in here, it's not so high up that I'm going to bend too close to the edge, you know what I mean? So now you're gonna grab one of your metal wire hangers, the metal hanger, and you're going to squeeze. As much as you can. Have this part. Now with this part, we're going to cut this. This sometimes comes off with your hand and sometimes it doesn't. If you're not able to cut it, sometimes this snaps right off, or you can just cut it yourself. It snaps off right off. Now it leaves these two things right here, so you need to be careful. Please be careful. If you have gloves, are better, and if not, then you can just do it like me, but just be careful. Right here with this little one end of this noodle, so I'm going to insert one end right in there, and then I'm going to bring my other noodle right about here and insert that one in there too. Make sure that it goes right in there. You're gonna hear that little thing because it's like cutting through the noodle. But so now that we have some sort of part of the noodle inside, we're going to bend. We're going to bend. Now we're gonna grab one of our smaller hangers, and we're going to be doing the same thing, but this time to make the other curvature a bit lower. Now here comes our scissors. Our scissors are going to help us cut all the way down. Now remember, our cane is mostly high and not like this. You see this, and it has like boop, a little dab. So I'm going to make guesstimating just like this. Wire hanger, wired hanger, and we're going to put it inside. Has the nose of the witch shape. So with the help of the noodle, it's gonna help us give it a better structure. Just be careful, please be careful. This is something for moms or daddies to do, not for children. This is going to be hard for children. So now that we have there, you have it. Now comes the work of the duct tape. We're going to be duct taping all of the cane, but make sure we duct tape this part here first. You can also do it with other things, but that's how I'm doing this one. The cane, a cane that is not even that big, and it's way open. So there you go. Now that we have our first part of the incision ready, we can go ahead. Right here, I have all the cane part of the cane already covered with duct tape. And right here is going to be a little bit wrinkly, but then again, at the end, it is a prop. It is a costume DIY that we're doing here. So yeah, let's continue wrapping the cane. I did a little bit of slanting towards like the bottom. Instead of going straight, I slanted a little bit diagonal, so we make it's easier to go around, and it's easier to have less of wrinkles and easier to roll. And I did so. All covered up. Layla has it for me right there. Now this cane, Bo Peep's cane, has this part right here, which is like another piece of like thread for her, like it could be a piece of rope, and it's gray. So for that part, we're going to be using this trim that I got here, that I used to do, that I have here, that was for my background. So it's gray, and we're going to use a little piece of this one to add it to that one somewhere, and here. So we have the curvature. Whenever it's done, you can also like bend it. Since we have the wire in there, we can bend it and have this curvature that the original one has. Now with the duct tape, it's a little bit easier to make a form. Now where we have this little hip here, we're gonna add it right in here. So the nut, now this one it's a little bit bended. It has its iron like that. So I'm going to unfold it and then make it a little bit thicker. Now to secure it, I'm going to be using, guess what? Duct tape. and it's going to seal it and conceal it a little bit more to be like, what? Where does the end end? Give me the scissors, please. Right here, I'm going to use a little bit of this piece for the top. Right here. We have the wrapping part of the cane, like this,
Like that.
just like that. And there is our cane. If you find it to be a little bit wobbly, you can put a stick right in there to make it more like that. But I made it so if your children, your daughter hits somebody with it, then which is most likely if they have siblings, it's not gonna hurt. It does create some weight to it with the duct tape, so make sure, just know that it does create a little bit of weight. If they're going to be trick-or-treating with it, I recommend for you to carry it for them for a little bit. And there you go. There you have it. There is Bo Peep's cane. That is Bo Peep's cane. All the way to the bottom, all the way to the top. So get ready to be from something like a toy, just like this, to something like that. Ta-da! There it is. There is Bo Peep there with her cane. Show your cane. And here is there she is, Bo Peep. And there is her cane. You can see that it's a little bit higher than her, way higher. But that's how Bo Peep is. Well, there you go. There you guys are. That is the DIY that I did for you guys for today. If you're planning on having a Bo Peep for this Halloween, I'm looking at myself on the viewfinder. And here's Bo Peep's sheep. Say hello, Nena. Say hello. Say hello to the world. Yeah, so there you go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed to do this DIY. It's really easy. It's kind of quick. It's just a little bit wrinkly, but it's all good. Hopefully you guys like this video. Comment down below if you did. Comment down below if you're gonna be Bo Peep for this Halloween. Comment down below if you like the sheep. Yeah, well, that is all for today. Thank you guys for watching, and remember, if you want to burst my bubble, click the subscribe button. Goodbye, Bubble. Say goodbye, Luna.
Bye. Join the Bo Peep.
Bye.
Bye.
Say bye.